Hey guys, the time has come.
Oh my god, it's the Big Brother 17 cast assessment.
Alright, before we get to this season's cast, let's talk about the new house.
Same house, different decorations.
What do you want from them? There is actually a very cool new feature this season. They've got that, I like to call it the Luke Skywalker. Don't be wearing a skirt or a dress up there.
No, they also made a raised glass floor in the HOH room.
It feels like you're in a cloud in the sky.
They opened up the bathroom a little bit more too, less private.
How about that skyway though? That's so, walking on a glass floor, that's so freaky.
More cameras than last season.
Alright, well anyway, it looks like it's a good layout.
It looks like an ocean beach house.
Yeah, they went for like a beach house kind of theme, so that's pretty fun.
Alright, the backyard looks pretty banging. I would love to hang out there.
Yeah, they got a giant sandcastle. So if you guys want to see more pictures of the house, check out cbs.com. They're up on the website. Now let's just dive right into the cast. We've got 14 people to talk about.
Oh boy, let's just say that right off the bat. Let's just say we're pretty happy with this cast.
I'm pretty excited because it seems like there's some interesting personalities here. It should be good. It just screams puppet shows.
Yeah, the weirder you are, the more we like you. If you're a girl next door, get out!
Alright.
Alright. Audrey Middleton, 25, from Georgia.
She was talking in her bio about how she's really into astrology.
She likes to write down her affirmations. Right off the bat, turn off. Can I chew my gum in here?
It was a really kind of weird vibe with Jeff in the interview. I don't know what was going on.
There was definitely some tension there.
It was weird because she was just like, yeah,
Yeah. She said she's a super fan. If you ask me, she's super bitchy.
I don't know.
She wants to be a hero sometimes, and sometimes she wants to be a villain.
Whatever you want.
According to TMZ, she is the first trans contestant.
What? Now, this hasn't been confirmed yet. She didn't come out and say this in her interview. So this is just from TMZ.
Or in the bio.
Right. So, you know, we won't know for sure until she talks about it, but just saying, TMZ said, but that is pretty exciting.
CBS is usually very relevant with their picks. They're usually on the cutting edge of casting.
Sometimes.
Usually. All right. Up next.
It's pretty interesting, though. It's going to be interesting to see how people react.
Will she tell them right away?
If she tells them, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like she will tell them at some point because I think they want that
drama.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Austin Madison, 30. I love this guy. He's from California, and he is a former pro wrestler.
Yeah, he wrestles under the name Judas.
Yeah. His parents were hippies. He's got a great backstory. He quit school before 8th grade.
But that doesn't mean he's lazy.
He went and got his master's eventually.
In, like, medieval history.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Pretty interesting.
He is a super fan. He's going to pump some glutes in that house.
I'm here to pump you up.
He had this top hat.
Is he allowed to bring that in the house? Is he going to be wearing that?
Yeah. Why not? Zach had that pink girl hat.
I don't know. Whatever. I was just like, whatever.
All right. So when the top hat is on, he's Judas. When the top hat is off, he's Austin.
I don't know if he wants to reveal his secret identity to the house guests, though.
I don't think he will.
But he will wear that top hat.
His spirit animal is Snake. If he's Judas. If he's Austin, it's a beautiful parrot.
Okay. I'm a little bit nervous about Austin, though, because he did refer to himself in the third person a few times. So I have some hang-ups about that.
I actually really like him, though.
He seems like a cool guy, though.
I think he's going to be good for the show.
All right.
Becky Burgess, 26, from Denver. You smoking? I don't know. I'm just asking.
Okay.
She's a clothing manager. She's also the girl next door.
Is she?
Well, if next door is Germany, where she was living for 2 years, then yes.
Yeah, really? All right, well, she better watch out for Judas, aka Austin, because she hates snakes.
They're legless bastards.
Right?
She doesn't talk like that. I do.
Yeah.
All right. So she manages high schoolers in the real world. So she's
Like, I think I'm ready for this house.
Yeah, because it's going to be full of high schoolers.
I mean, yeah, but...
Yes and no.
Don't act like you're not a high schooler too, Becky.
She's kind of a turnoff to me because she seems like really full of herself. She's super smart. She got all these degrees in business. I think she's going to be an early target, especially with that laugh.
I don't know, because there's a lot of laughs this season, so...
Well, yeah. You know the ladies are usually an easy target, though.
All right. Next up, Clay Honeycutt. I was so excited when I saw this guy's picture.
He's only 23. He's too young for you. He's from Texas. He's a grad student at Texas A&M. He grew up on a ranch with rescued animals. His mom rescues exotic animals, yet he hunts and fishes.
That seems weird.
Clay Honeycutt, honey, I think you're a little dumb.
All right. We're watching Jeff's interview with Clay, and immediately I'm just like, oh no, oh no.
This is a single pretty boy with no brain.
He's got the looks, but what's going on up there?
Blank.
First of all, this is one of my pet peeves. He calls himself a super fan. We find out that he just started watching the show a few months ago, probably when he was recruited.
In a bar somewhere, probably.
Yeah, so that's a lie.
He didn't even know what a guilty pleasure was.
What? Jeff was trying to explain it to him, which was hilarious, by the way.
He was trying to feed him answers, too. He loves his mom a lot. And the other people in his family, too.
He really loves his mom.
His animal would be a wolf. I think his animal would be a dummy.
But then he was like, yeah, we used to have a wolf when I was younger. And I was thinking, like...
Maybe it wasn't a wolf.
Are you sure it wasn't a dog? But, you know, his mom did have the exotic animals, so maybe it was really a wolf.
All right, well, Davon Rodgers, 27... polka dealer from LA. I really like her.
I like her too. She's one of my early favorites.
She's a single mom.
She's an actual super fan, it sounds like.
She just got out of an 8-year relationship though. And she has a 7-month-old. How could you leave your baby?
Oh my gosh. Like, I'm not judging, but whoa.
Yeah, but how could you leave your baby? How could you leave your baby? She's really loud too.
I just hope that this isn't going to hold her back, you know?
I hope
that she's not going to be like, I gotta go and see my baby. Hopefully she can hang in there.
It's probably going to be emotional, but her animal is a tiger, so she is strong and she is fierce.
Yeah. She really popped to me. Like, I thought she had a fun personality.
I think she's going to have a good time in the house. If Zingbot was in the house, Zingbot would say, hey, what about that weave?
Yeah, Jeff had some interesting questions.
Very few.
There was like the Zingbot one. There was the animal one. Would you rather be loved by America and lose or win and be hated?
I didn't think that was a stupid question.
But my favorite was, what was the last time you cried in front of someone?
Yeah.
It was so weird.
All right, Jay Seagal up next. He's 23 from Georgia, but now he lives in Venice Beach.
Okay. He's a personal trainer. I was getting some serious Hayden vibes off of him.
He's afraid of fear. Oh no.
Gary Busey?
Right. Yeah, maybe. It's just, what was fear?
False evidence appearing real.
That's right. He had the long hair like Hayden. He had on this hat. I was getting an Indiana Jones vibe off of him. Why would you wear a leather bomber in the summertime in LA?
I don't know.
And an Indiana Jones hat.
It was kind of weird. But yeah, he's like a thrill seeker. He loves the adrenaline.
He's a super fan. He's broken a lot of bones. He broke his jaw, and he's kind of really a little crazy.
A little bit.
His animal would be a lion.
You know, people, once the cast is released, people start digging up things from everybody's past. And I'm pretty sure there's a mugshot out there for Jace, so I don't know what the
who doesn't have a mugshot?
Well, I don't, but I don't know what the full backstory is there, but I'm sure we'll find out more.
I'm sure. James Huang, 31, from South Carolina, but now he lives in Texas.
All right.
He lives in LA because he's in the house.
He's in retail, and he likes going out and finding mountain monsters.
Well, river monsters, I thought. But
No,
it
I thought
reminds
you said
me of
mountain
that.
monsters.
Oh, did he?
I thought so.
Reminds me of that show, Mountain Monsters. What we gonna do, Trapper?
Hey, we're gonna have to catch this monster.
He wanted to bring his Taylor Swift cutout, but that's not allowed.
Oh my god.
He's got a really interesting backstory.
He does.
His mom died when he was very young. His dad couldn't take care of him. He went to a boys' home. He was adopted by a white family because he's Asian. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's interesting. And he was in the army.
Mm-hmm.
He has a daughter of his own. He said he inherited another child.
I think that
his
means
son.
his significant other has a child.
but he
That's
ended up-
what I got from that.
He adopted that son.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's really, really interesting.
I do too. Everybody's calling him the Asian Donnie.
Mm-hmm.
What? Because he's Southern and because he's wearing camouflage?
Exactly. That's the
I don't
only
know.
reason.
Yeah, but I think he's going to be interesting for sure.
Definitely. All right, Jason Roy, 25, from Massachusetts.
Found the new love of my life.
He is a supermarket. It said in his bio he's a supermarket cashier, but in his interview with Jeff, he said he restocks the store overnight. He's afraid of spiders.
Mm-hmm.
He's sassy.
He's super sassy.
He loves hanging out with his girls. He's gonna miss his girls the most. He doesn't talk like that because
No,
he has
a very heavy Massachusetts accent. Very heavy.
He's like a gay McRae.
What? I don't see that
I
at
do.
all. I don't see
do.
that at all.
All right. Well, I just thought McRae on him for some reason, but a gay one.
Okay.
He's a super fan. There's a lot of super fans this season. Shocker.
But I wish we knew who was an actual super fan and who was just saying
I think
that
he's
because they
a
don't know what
super
that
fan.
actually means. Yeah, I think he is too, but
He is over the top.
well, that could be an issue for him because I could see him maybe snapping at a few people and they're not going to like that. But his plan is to have like an all-girls alliance.
He wants to be the gay glue. I didn't make that up. That's what he said.
his words.
And that's fine by me.
I'd be into that.
All right. John McGuire. Pause for a second. 27. He's the rock star dentist from Scranton, PI.
I was not sure at first if this guy was for real.
He is a single man whore.
Okay.
He's a tool.
I did not see the correlation between his bio and his video interview. It was like really weird. I don't
It
know.
was like two different people.
yeah, it was
almost.
kind of weird. I mean, I guess it made sense a little bit. But
Is
he's
he like
afraid.
a slacker, or
He's afraid of the 90s disappearing. But dude, the dream of the 90s is still alive in Portland.
Portlandia. He refers to himself as Johnny Mac, the rock star dentist.
So he starts his interview with Jeff. And he's just like, hi! And even Jeff is like taken aback. He's just like, you're
Jeff-
really loud.
Jeff doesn't know what to do. He's like, bro, take it down a notch.
This guy
Loud.
is like if Bobcat Goldthwait and friggin' Charlie Day from Always Sunny had a child
Yeah.
and he went to dental school.
Yes. This guy is a freaking train wreck, and I am on the side of the train tracks watching it, and I love it.
What is going on here?
He said people hate him before they even know him.
He said it's because he's a dentist.
I don't know about
And then
that.
he was all,
I have to say, is my freaking favorite.
I
I love to hate him.
oh my god.
I can't. I can't.
I'm still wondering, like, is that for real? Is it for real?
Well, it is because his animal is going to be a freaking badger. He's going to tear apart a lion. And who was the lion? Oh, he's going to tear apart Jace, because Jace his spirit animal is lion.
Right.
And that badger's up in there fighting them lions. And yeah.
Two great moments from the end of his interview with Jeff. Number one, he was like, hello. And Jeff was like, oh, you got a British accent? He's like, that wasn't a British accent.
And then he's like, let's sign off. And he says, have a good week. Yeah, that happened. Have a good week.
I'm crying. Jeff, I just cried in front of someone.
All right.
Okay.
That doesn't count. It was after the interview.
Moving on.
Here's Nolan, 23. Let's bring down the room.
Okay.
Bring the room down.
She's from Miami.
She's basic.
I was getting some serious Big Brother Canada Risha vibes from her. I think it was just because she had her boobs out on display.
She's a self-professed gringo.
She's like, I'm one of the few people in Miami who doesn't speak Spanish or whatever.
I want to see her hook up with Johnny Mac because she also has an annoying laugh. It's going to be like...
Oh my god. Alright, so her strategy is to rock that body.
She's
all like, yeah, I got this little pair of black shorts and like, I'm gonna pull those out.
She's single. She's ready to mingle. She's gonna eat that Pringle. This boob's for hire. She wants to use her sexuality.
She's ready. She's all Jenna Maroney. I'll use my sexuality.
But then she dialed it back. She was like, well, maybe flirt mounts.
Okay, so Jeff was like, what animal would you be?
I would be a Bengal tiger.
Why are you being John? No.
She had a very deep voice.
Yeah, but it was not John.
All right. White Bengal tiger because she loves cats.
Okay.
Mailee.
25 years old? Is that 25?
Yes.
Okay.
Originally from Jersey, now lives in New York City. She's a waitress, or should I say, server.
Okay. She's afraid of being bored. She lives in New York City where it's like
I hate
all the time.
when people are like, oh, I don't want to be bored.
Then don't be
do
bored.
Do you hate yourself?
Okay. Well, she is all like, I love men, I'm all about it, blah, 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 blah.
I love gay men, I love straight men, I love tall men, I love short men, I love every man. I have a crush on every boy.
Yeah. She also says that she's a super fan.
She's goofy.
She's ready to play.
What animal?
A goose. I can totally see that.
Annoying much? Yes. At least she's self-aware.
I don't know. She seems normal-ish.
Maybe she was just really excited.
Compared to some of the other house guests that we've met today, she kind of fades into the background a little bit for me, but that could work to her advantage.
Okay.
She could fly under the radar.
I'm just going to fade that much. There's not enough bleach to fade that out.
All right, next up, Shelly Poole. She is the old lady of the group.
She's old. She's 32.
That's not even old. What's going on here?
She's from Georgia. She's an interior designer.
/ house stager.
Did you catch in her bio her Etsy plug?
She plugged her own Etsy page in her bio.
Nice. I
mean, I gotta respect that.
Yeah. Go for it, girl. She's divorced. She's single and ready to mingle.
She made no mention of Pringles, though, so
she is freaking
don't get
loud,
excited.
too. There are a lot of loud ones this season.
It's gonna be a loud house.
Those audio guys, they're gonna have it, quiet for, like, somebody who's not that loud. Like, and then it's gonna be
Johnny Mac's gonna walk in. Yeah.
All right. There's gonna be a lot of deaf people at the end.
Okay.
All right, so her animal would be a zebra because who doesn't love a zebra? Or maybe an elephant because people love elephants, right?
They do.
All right, well, she was a little annoying.
Okay.
All right. Steve Moses.
This is definitely another interesting one. He's 22. He's from New York. He's a student.
He's like Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory.
Sort of. He definitely tells it like it is.
He's super smart. I don't think he has much of a filter.
No.
He was originally an engineering student. He went to Cornell. He even was a TA.
Jeff did not
know what a TA was. Yeah. I got that.
We love you, Jeff. All right.
Now he's studying audio engineering.
He decided to leave Cornell, go to Fredonia, music stuff.
Guess what he is? Super fan.
Well, I can believe that, though. I feel like that's legit.
Well, his spirit animal would be monkey, or zoo animal. But he wanted to be a monkey so he could fly around.
Yeah, they don't fly, though. But my favorite part of this interview was at the end when he was like, Jeff, thanks for everything. Like, congrats to you and Jordan. Congrats for, like, finally committing or whatever.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
It was pretty funny, though. It was funny.
It was.
So I think he's really intelligent. I think he's going to be smart strategically, but I think he might struggle a little bit with the social game.
The social game might flush him down the toilet.
We'll see.
All right, last but not least, or is it Vanessa Russo, 32. She's also on the older side. She's second oldest in the house.
Well, she's the same age as Shelly.
She's from Vegas!
Oh boy, she is a poker player.
She has a girlfriend that she left at home, which means she is gay.
Okay.
Do the math.
She is kind of a big deal in the poker world.
She is the number 2 female player in the world right now.
Yeah, and she is very well known in the poker world. So it's...
Oh my god, I hope no one recognizes me.
Well,
I'm just gonna play it off like I'm a DJ or something.
There is a poker dealer in the house. So you gotta wonder, is she gonna recognize her?
Could be. She's missing the World Series of Poker for this, and she doesn't have a bracelet yet, so you know what?
This better be worth it.
Yeah. And she's gonna have to buy something good for her girlfriend when she gets out of this joint, so...
I think she seems really smart, and I think she's going to be good with the social game, too. I think she's got a good chance of making it far.
I think so, too.
And I would love to see Davon and Vanessa align.
Yeah.
I think that would be a really fun alliance.
Last but not least, her spirit animal, horse.
Okay, so that's what we got.
But supposedly there is also 2 surprise house guests that they haven't released yet.
What's that all about?
Speculate, kids.
Leave your theories in the comments. Quick plug for my Etsy page. No, I'm just kidding. Quick plug for the Big Brother spoilers. I'm going to be doing them again this season every day. If you want to be house guest of the day, send me either an email to madrosed@gmail.com or a private message on YouTube.
And you will have your wish granted.
Okay.
And the premiere is the 24th and the 25th. So make sure you're there for that.
One more quick shout out. I am going to the premiere party on the 25th in Hoboken. If you guys are going, give me a shout. Come say hello. I'd love to meet you.
All right, guys, give it a thumbs up if you like this. Subscribe so you don't miss any of the videos that we put out. She puts out one every day on the spoilers.
Yeah.
And until next time, much love.
Edit.